welcome back to my channel again. Second visit for today, and this is this Throwback Thursday video that I was talking about earlier. So this is the actual kit itself that I worked through, and it's like I say, it's an old one. It's 10 years old. I haven't actually got the sort of product instruction. I think this should be a smaller sheet, but I have got the inspiration sheet, and those are the inspirations that they've given. Now, I did see that there are still some of these kits available, eBay and those sort of places. So if you do like these cards, then you know, that is where you are going to find them. Okay, so the first topper set with the sheets was called A Girl's Best Friend, and I made 4 cards from it. With this one, I just had a load of these 7x7 scalloped blank cards. I've used some glitter cards, some pink ribbon. I've put pink gems on some of these flowers and the large topper. This one, again, it's the other piece from here. I've used holographic silver card on there, some silver gems this time, and no ribbon. Still looks really lovely. This one was the foiled cardstock, so that's the foiling that's on there. But you have got this sort of printed element to the other side. I've just added some ribbon and again some pink gems, all different sizes, to those flowers. That one's a 6x6, that one's a 6x6, and this one is a 6x6, that's the 7x7. And then this one, again, a simple ribbon, using those 3 small toppers, letting the printed image do the work for me on this card. But again, going in with those little pink gems, just to give that little bit of sparkle. So that was the collection that is called A Girl's Best Friend. I'm going to pop that to the side. So the next one is called Little Birds. And again, I've got 4 cards here. And this kind of looks like it should be pearlized, but it's not. Again, I've gone 6x6 on these. I have a load of 6x6 card blanks that I found elsewhere. So they are slightly under 6x6. But I'm calling them 6x6 because that's what it says on the packet. This one, I've just used the foil cardstock, a couple of gems in different places, using up those smaller toppers, and the I'm so glad to have a friend like you sentiment. This one using the other half because there was birds in each corner on that foiled sheet. Again, using up these smaller circles, some gold pearls on there just to bring that up. And then these ones I chose to go with black to bring out, because this cardstock, it was edge to edge with these flowers, and I thought it was a bit in your face, so I wanted to break it up. So for this one, I just put a little bit behind here, and this is Black Adorable Scoreable. Same with that there. Use some black pearls and a black bow just to tie that all together. This one, I used a Carnation Crafts die. On this one here, I've got a Spellbinder sentiment. This one's got a sentiment in the picture, so I didn't put anything extra on. And these are some Gina K sequins, and that's for that one. So that is that little set there. And the next little set, so I'm bringing them in the sets that I have. Pop them in, and this is Party Guests. Oops, got part of another one there. Let me just pop that one away. Henry's having a bark. What's that? Ah, see, that's that. I was looking for that. I had to go looking online to find the name of that girl's best friend. Okay, so these are what I have gone with for Party Guests. So there was quite a few little squares, so I just brought in a bit of paper from the Delightful Dots Duo design pad on that one. It had this lovely birthday girl border. I've still got a bit of that, and I'm keeping that because I may use that as a sentiment somewhere else. I've used some silver glitter on here, pink gems again, those glassy ones, real shiny and sparkly. This one I've just purely matted and layered. I haven't put a sentiment on, I've just left that. I'm not sure what sentiment I'm going to put on that one yet. So that one is 99% finished. This one is using the printed cardstock. We've got the beautiful topper. I've got one of the sentiments from the 2019 book of sentiments, I believe. And then this one, oh, and the pink glitter gems. So those are the Hunkydory ones. Again with these pink gems on here, little pink bow, bit of pink ribbon, and that is what I've done with those. So those are the 6x6s again that card pack, and then 7x7 for that one. Let me keep that one out because I'll put a sentiment on that when I finish this video. And the next one is called Make a Wish. And we've got this beautiful little princess girl there. So I've used the printed cardstock on this one, just added some glitter. There was a foiled border, so I popped that across, and I had the with love sentiment. So that's a 6x6 scalloped. This is a 7x7. I don't know if you can see, but I have I've put that through an embossing folder on there, just over the whole thing. Actually, no, that's not. That is a Crafter's Companion stencil that I've embossed in. Some purple gems, purple ribbon. That's that one finished. This one, the purple sparkle gems, purple ribbon again. A bit of glitter on all of these flowers just to finish that one off. And then there wasn't any other toppers left. So there was just the two big toppers and a lot of little sort of sentiment ones. So I grabbed this out of the Little Cuties Whopper Topper pad and did a 6x8 for that one. No gems on that one, 2 lots of ribbon just to bring that detail in. So next one, this is called The Perfect Evening, and these are sort of more adult women. And so again, we've got the foiled cardstock. It had a like a pyramid sort of image. It kind of goes to one side on that one. So I just added some gold pearls just for a detail and have a happy birthday. This one I added a sort of raspberry pink ribbon and some of those pink pearls. You'll see a lot of them in this kit because there is quite a lot of pink. This one, I had 2 windows and then this one in the middle. But I didn't want to make a really long big card, so I just popped those so she's looking out of the window, just a bit of detail and some glitter on her dress. So that meant I could use those as a topper on that. Otherwise I would have only had 2 sort of toppers sets for the cards. And then this one again, it's one of those Whopper toppers from the Whopper Topper, the Little Cuties pad. I've embossed this with the Spellbinders embossing folder of the month, 3D embossing folder of the month March, and I've added some purple pearls. This is 6x6, but slightly under. It comes out about 5.5 for the cardstock by the time you've taken those scallops into consideration. But that was The Perfect Evening. So after we've had The Perfect Evening, we're going to go on a perfect picnic. So these are the 4 that I made with that. So I had this beautiful gingham check with the lace foil on. So I just added some pearls on there. There was a border in there already. This one, I cut a piece of this cardstock off of the actual topper sheet. Just to get this little border. Stuck it on a bit of gold. Popped it across the middle. Added blue sparkle gems just to bring those blue colours back in. This one was the printed card sheet. I just added a topper, a sentiment from their little book of sentiments, some red gems to pick up those red poppies. I've glittered all of the flowers. Such a lot of sparkle on that one. Hopefully, I think you can just about see that. And then this one, again, I've used one of those toppers from the Little Cuties, the Whopper Topper pad, and I've embossed this. I'm hoping you can see that. But that is the Hunkydory For the Love of Masks stencil, and this was one that went with a dog set not so long ago. It's little paw prints all over, and it's quite cute because they look like little hearts when they're upside down. Oh, and a blue ribbon of course as well. So that is our perfect picnic. So the perfect picnic. I told you there's quite a few. So now we are moving on. There's not too many on these ones. This is Grandma's button box. So it's got this foiled patchwork. What I've done is I've embossed it with a Spellbinders 3D embossing folder of the month last month, which was needles and thread, and it's really beautiful. You can see the detail there. It's just, I thought to myself when that came through, I thought I'm never going to use that on anything, and then I was delighted. I was over the moon, honestly, to be able to pop it on this card, and I think it really just adds into that detail there. And this is such a big topper, it takes up so much of the room on the card. And there was really only these two big toppers on the sheet. There is some leftover card I will show you at the end, but part of it is this lovely button and part of it is some of this patchwork. Again, with this one, what I did was deboss the needles. So it's the same embossing folder, but I turned the card around so you've got the deboss sort of pattern in there. And these lovely belts, they were on the sheet. I've got another one of them there with that cardstock to use. I need to find a way to work that in. So that was that one. So the next one is a flower for you. And I've got one, I've got them mixed up. Oh, bear with me 2 seconds. So we've got another 4 here, and there was a tag as well, which I've popped away because it wasn't big enough to use as a topper. But I did like it as I did like, you know, it was like this, but it's to my granddaughter. So it needed something like an image behind it, and I haven't quite got that yet. So when I find the right papers, I will pop that on. But this one, 6x8, and I've embossed it with a Spellbinders Arches embossing folder. So you've got those rainbows arches going through. This was some cardstock left over from one of the earlier sets with this sort of flower on. I popped a border on there that came with it, some silver pearls, and a sentiment from the pad. This so this is the cardstock that matches it, sorry. So this was quite in your face, and I'd run out of toppers, so I took a paper from a little square book. Let's just grab it, it's down to the side here. So it was from the square little book of Lilac Moments, so I kind of thought pink and purple will go together. And I just added some glitter. I did just decoupage the rose bit and the tag. It did need a sentiment because the tag says with lots of love. This one is the printed papers or cardstock, and on the flower detail, you can't see because I've covered it all with these, but it had little dots on. So where there's little dots where I just put gems. On this one I've done purple gems, sentiment from the little book of sentiments. This one I put pink gems. I've also glittered the sort of gerbera there as well, just to add that little bit of bling. Again, 6x6, and that one we did talk about already. That was the 6x8. And then moving on to Dress to Impress. So let me just put that there. These are the 4 that I've made from that set. So this was the printed cardstock. I made an incision here and here and passed that border through. Sentiment from the little book of sentiments. That beautiful raspberry ribbon, which I've been using a lot the last couple of days. It must have been my thing. Some rainbow pearls. I think these come out of Mum's stash, and I think they're like from some pound shop, because they're sort of pink, but they've kind of got a yellow tinge to them. Kind of Aurora Borealis, but kind of, you know. Then this one, there was 5 hearts on the sheet, and I didn't want to just have 5 hearts, so I mounted them on top of 2 of them. These were just patterned ones. I thought they looked a bit boring to me. I didn't know what to do with them, so I picked the pictures ones, put them on top. These are from the little rolls of gems, and Mum must have got some with her goodie box at some point. And the sentiment is from the Matastic book of sentiments. On that one, sorry, that's my chair. I just had to pick up something that fell on the floor. Again, that raspberry ribbon on this one, some bright fuchsia gems. I've used all of the layers and frames on that one, and a simple happy birthday. Quite a simple card, that one. Oh, this one I've rounded the corners with the Hunkydory tiny corner rounder. I've used that a lot as well. This one, purple gems again. I've embossed this with a Crafter's Companion mask, this time with little hearts. And they sort of gradiate in size, so they're smaller working out to larger. So I kind of thought it fitted in with these themes of the hearts on there. And that is Dress to Impress. Still going, a couple more guys, sorry. I did tell you there was a lot. This one is That Special Gift. I really struggled with this one. So we've got 3 cards on this one. I put the black in for a bit of drama again because we've got the black in the gift. Some black pearls. You can see a little bit of edge of, that just needs to be tidied up. I can just see a bit of the fluff on there. On this one, again, I came in with the black ribbon. No, I don't think that is black ribbon. I think that's black glitter card. There's just a little offcut. And I thought I'll pop that on there. I've used some red gems and glitter on her earrings just to bring that out. And then this one, because it was such a big image, pretty much over the whole sheet, I just glittered her hair, where in the movement in her hair, and added a Just For You One Special Day and just called it a card, because that in itself is a nice big card for a teenager or someone coming of age. So that was a special gift. This one again was quite a hard one to do because it had a decoupage section. So this is Little Princesses. So it came with this sheet with the sort of village on, with this village scene with the butterflies and the tree, and it had these decoupage princesses. I stole one of the layers to pop her on there by herself with the cute dog. I did have to cut off her hand to make it look like she wasn't slapping her in the face, which probably would have been more true to life, to be honest. There's always one in there. I just put a little bit glue on all of these butterflies just to give them a bit of lift. Gems on these ones, blue and pink, just to bring that up. And with the extra bit of card, again, I used the Whopper Topper, little cuties. There was this fairy in there. I glittered all of her wings. I think you can just about see that. This is a Spellbinder Sentiment, I believe. Some purple glitter gems just to finish that off. So there is another piece of this cardstock left over. Again, the Whopper Topper pad is good, but some of them are too big for what I had left to make them look right. So it's probably gonna come from a little book once I find the right little book to go on. So this is a place to reflect. So it's a sort of quiet place in the garden, I believe. They all had these sort of big frames on, so it was these inserts, and there isn't any sort of you know, normally they have a foil frame and then the insert, but this is, you know, we're talking 10 years ago, so you know, obviously they've got better and better over time. So this one again, this is a Spellbinder Sentiment, and I've used the Lisa Horton and Spellbinders die to cut that out. Let me just drag that in because I keep it to hand. This one, that little beehive there, oops, just by them stamps. I've been using that a lot to cut sentiments out. I just love it. And this again was that embossing, 3D embossing folder of the month, March, which is that kind of everyday trellis or something it's called. Everyday, something like that, everyday something. And then this one again, that raspberry ribbon. Yeah, they all had all of these big sentiments on, and some of them I didn't use, but I thought to a special auntie that's quite nice, and especially for you, friend. Some of these are popped up, some of them are popped down. Green gems on here. There's that optical arches embossing folder from Spellbinders on that one again. And this one again is a Crafter's Companion rose stencil mask that I've embossed on there. So all on this one, yeah, all of them I did it on. So this one has got the Crafter's Companion dots one. I don't know if you can just about make that out. It's difficult to make it catch the light. So because the lights shine so bright on me, I don't know if you can see it or not. But I will be popping all pictures of these onto Pinterest tomorrow in one fell swoop. So if you want close-up pictures of any of them, that is where they are going to be. Let's put that one on there. These are Happy Birthday Little One. Super cute this is. So a bit of yellow ribbon. This had 5 rows of this this cardstock. The foiled cardstock had 5 rows of this yellow. And what I did was to cut some of it off because I thought it was too much on a smaller card. So it's got this Just For You and Happy Birthday on, some yellow gems, one on here, so I've got my 3. And then I used 2 of them that I'd cut off from below as a border up there. Some yellow gems again on there just to bring out those sort of neutral colours. But we have got to a beautiful daughter on there. This one, again, the yellow gems, but it's got this sort of cocoa colour to the sentiment, which is Happy Birthday Little One. So I feel like, although we've got the pink bird and everything, it could really go for a little boy. And this one is purely girly, so it's To a Wonderful Niece on Your Special Day. And I've just spattered a few gems here. I did fussy cut this button border, which I don't know if it shows. No, I cut it off the other ones. So it had this sort of button border on the top of the printed sheet. So I just fussy cut that, popped a bit on top, and then the gems. Again, they're 6x6. That one's slightly bigger, so that I bet that's a normal 6x6. And there's a difference. Look at that. The difference between Hunkydory 6x6, which are the same card as the ones that I get, and other people's 6x6. And that's disgusting, really, isn't it? But there you go. We live with these things, don't we? And then lastly, but never leastly, we have Fun at the Fair. So I have these 4. These 2 obviously came from the Whopper Topper, because on the sheet there was just really these 2 big ones and a load of sentiments. There was an even bigger heart round this one here, but I didn't want to put it on. I thought it was too much, so I just left it with the inner one. Couple of fuchsia gems, 2 sentiments on this one. Happy Birthday, Enjoy Your Day. And that was that one, so that's 7x7. And then this one, again, we had 2 sentiments. There were 2 button sentiments, and it was Just For You and Little Sister. But there was these little hearts that just had some flowers on, and I popped them behind, and I kind of think they look a bit like Mickey Mouse ears, but not quite as high. Maybe panda ears, an alarm clock. Could be whatever it comes into your head, but I just thought it gave it a bit of a different sort of whimsical look, if you like. And I used all of the layers on that. I think I went up to 2mm on the foam pads for this heart here, and then 1mm for that, and the other one flat. Again, it had this lovely bunting for the printed. So I used this bear. It's the last one of the bear that I used. I did put blue gems on, even though these flowers, I kind of thought it could go either way, you know, for boy or girl. And then there was this lovely squirrel one. It's supposed to be a thank you card, according to the Whopper Topper. Those are the sentiments, but I just put a Just For You on just to fit in with the bunting, and turned it into a birthday card with the yellow gems. Okay, so that was the last one of Fun at the Fair. Now the bits that I got left over, so there was this one that didn't coordinate with any of the toppers, so I'm not sure if there's a topper missing out of it or whether this was an extra sheet. And then the other 4 pieces that I've got, so we've got a good sized piece with those foil dots, we've got those flowers, that beautiful patchwork, the buttons, some dots, that's useful for anything, and then that one with the dots and the scallops on. So I will find a home for those. Like I say, I just need to get to the right little book to be able to add those on, and I will get that made up into cards. And like I was saying earlier, I haven't found any inserts for this, which does make me big sad, but what I'll do is, I know I got a pack last year which was just random inserts, so I'll have a look through those and see if I can find something that will work. Just on the packs, it's got this cake one as a box, so I'm just wondering if that was like just one separate sheet, because it doesn't seem to be. There's the flower the button border that I cut off. But that is it. So I just thought I'd come in just for a Throwback Thursday. I've been working on that for the last 2-3 weeks. Finally got the whole kit completed, which I am happy about. So these are all now, once they've all been photographed and inserts are in, they will all go in the box and up to Harrogate for the charity. And it's a nice little, you know, there's a nice lot for younger girls and older girls as well, older ladies, which is what I was looking to do. But that's it for this then. Thank you so much for watching again. If I've managed to tempt you in to have a little look, I am going to do the same with another kit. I think I'm going to do that men's and ladies one, just for men and just for the girls. But what I want to do is just do what I forgot to do with this one, is do like a little start video where I show you all the sheets, and then I'll work on it for how long as it takes me. And then when I'm doing some filming on a Thursday, I'll add in another little Throwback Thursday. And then just in case you've got this in your drawer somewhere, or if you fancy buying it, like I say, I think it was on eBay for about £13. You know, you've got a few ideas what to do. And like I say, it'll be on Pinterest. And, you know, as always with Pinterest, those are like serving suggestions. So you might have another kit that's got a similar sort of layout, because this is 10 years old. It's going to come back around at some point. It always does. So, you know, it's always worth checking Pinterest. Not just my cards, there's other people's Hunkydory cards on there as well. Just give you an idea of what to do if you've got a top of the same shape or size. Okay, well, I will see you again on Saturday. And that will be the normal one, back with that white Christmas. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.